Good afternoon once again.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good
Good
afternoon, ma'am.
afternoon.
Yes.
Good
Screen,
afternoon, ma'am.
no? Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. Screen is visible to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Thank you.
yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
So before 1 hour, we have seen that rather, uh, if homogeneous ordinary differential equation with the constant coefficients are given, then it can be divided into 4 cases. First one, all roots are real and they are different. In that case, the general solution is given by this expressions where m1, m2, mn are distinct roots. Then when roots are repeated, the corresponding factor is multiplied with the x. That is what we have seen in the case 2. Case 3, when roots are imaginary of the type p plus or minus iq, at that time the expression or general solution is given by e raised to px c1 cos qx plus c2 sin qx, where q is the imaginary part, p is the real part of the complex number. And when they are also repeated in nature, then corresponding term or factors will be multiplied with the x. Means p plus iq, p plus or minus iq occurred twice. So at that time, while writing the second solution, we have to multiply it with x quantity. That is what we have seen. And after that, we have considered certain examples also. Let us see some more example based on these cases, right? So the first one is solve d cube y by dx cube minus 4 d square y by dx square plus dy by dx plus 6y is equal to 0. Equation number 1. Always give the given differential equation as equation number 1. So as and when you need to refer to it, directly give the expression 1, right? So solution. First of all, the first step is we'll write the operator form of it. So the operator form of 1 is given by what it will be?
D cube minus 4d square plus d plus 6 into y.
Yes, is equal to 0. So what will be the auxiliary equation?
M cube minus 4m square plus m plus 6 equal to 0.
Yes, very good. You all are becoming
AFWS.
master of it. Huh? So now we need to find out roots of these equation. Find out the roots and tell me which are the roots. Which one will be one of the root? क्यूबिक इक्वेशन है तो पहले एक रूट फाइंड आउट करना पड़ेगा, उसके बाद दूसरे रूट्स पे हम जा पाएंगे. Which one is the one
Minus
of
1.
minus
1, 3, and 2.
minus 1, 3 and 2? You can see that here, right? Uh, odd powers coefficients, if you see, that is plus 2. Even powers coefficient is also plus 2. So minus 1 is one of the root. So let us write down the coefficients, that is 1, minus 4, 1 and 6, and minus 1 is one of the root. So I will write over here 0, addition. So it is 1, 1 minus 1, addition is minus 5 into minus 1, 5, 6. So here addition is 6, 6 into minus 1 minus 6. So this is 0. So implies I can write minus 1 is one of the root, therefore m plus 1 will be one of the factor. The rest quantity will be decreasing in power, so it is m square into 1 minus 5 into m plus 6 is equal to 0. So this is what m plus 1, m minus 2, m minus 3 is equal to 0. It will give you m is equal to minus 1, 2 and 3. What is the nature over here of the roots?
Distinct and real.
Distinct and real. So we can write, since all roots are distinct and real, general solution of 1 is y of x. क्या होगा? c1 e raised to minus x, c2 e raised to 2x, c3 e raised to 3x, where ci's are constants. I is equal to 1, 2, 3. Or you can write, oh sorry, this s won't be there. So you can write c1, c2, c3 as constants, or ci are constants, where I is equal to 1, 2, 3. So this is what the general solution of the homogeneous differential equation we are given. One more example, if we consider, I am going to give it to you. You have to solve it. Y double dash plus y dash minus 2y is equal to 0, where y of 0 is equal to 4 and y dash of 0 is equal to minus 5. You just write down the general solution, then I will let you know what to do with these conditions. Okay. पहले ऑपरेटर फॉर्म लिखो, फिर ऑक्सिलरी इक्वेशन लिखो, रूट्स फाइंड आउट करो एंड जनरल सॉल्यूशन लिखो, and then let me know what general solution you are getting.
Ma'am, general solution is c1 e raised to x plus c2 e raised to minus 2x.
c1, एक मिनट, हाँ, just wait. Y of x is equal to c1 e raised to
E raised
x.
to x plus c2 e raised to minus 2x.
Okay, that is the correct one. Let us see how many of you got this as the answer. General solution, please raise your hand who are getting this as the answer. Very good. Out of 69, 37 students got this answer. Let me solve for those who are not able to solve it. So here, suppose I give this as 1, then the operator form of 1 is given by, it will be d square plus d minus 2 y is equal to 0. Therefore, auxiliary equation is m square plus m minus 2 is equal to 0, which will give you two roots as m plus 2. M minus 1 is equal to 0 implies m is equal to minus 2 and 1. So therefore general solution of 1 is given by, you can take any of the order, 1 first and then minus 2, or vice versa. Since c1 and c2 we are choosing constants as arbitrary, so they can be occurred in any order, right? c1, c2 are constants. Now if you remember, while solving the first order ordinary differential equation, one initial condition is given, then from that initial condition you are able to eliminate the constant quantity and you arrive at the particular solution. Since here in the general solution the constant quantity involved, there are 2 in number, therefore to eliminate those quantities or those constants, we need two initial conditions, right? And it is at 0, therefore these two conditions are initial condition. So first is dealing with y, second one is dealing with y dash. So for that we need to consider y dash from this expression. So I will compute it first. So y dash x means it is derivative of y. So what it will be? So it is c1 e raised to x plus c2 into minus 2. So I will just write minus 2 c2 e raised to minus 2x, right? So now what is given? Now we are given that y of 0 is equal to 4, right? वही दिया है ना, and y dash of 0 is minus 5 and y dash of 0 is minus 5. What does it mean? आपको अगर याद हो तो y at x0 is y0. इसका मीनिंग क्या होता है? at x is equal to x0 y value is y0. तो similarly at x is equal to 0 y value is 4 and at x is equal to 0 y dash value is minus 5. So let us substitute it in 1 and 2. Suppose I give this as Roman 1, Roman 2, then I can write substituting these values in 1 and 2, we get, तो क्या मिलेगा हमें? y of 0 फर्स्ट एक्सप्रेशन जो है that is y of 0. y of 0 हमें यहाँ पर दिया हुआ है 4 and y of 0 means x is equal to 0, we have to substitute. तो c1 e raised to 0 that is c1 only plus c2 e raised to 0 that is c2 implies c1 plus c2 is equal to 4. ये एक इक्वेशन मिला. दूसरे इक्वेशन में when we substitute x is equal to 0, so it is minus 5, हमें ऑलरेडी यहाँ पर दिया हुआ है, तो minus 5 y dash of 0 is equal to, now in Roman 2 equation we will substitute x is equal to 0, so it will be c1 e raised to 0 minus 2 c2 e raised to 0, so that is this one. So implies c1 minus 2 c2 is equal to minus 5. तो दो इक्वेशंस, दो अननोन आपको मिल गए, तो we can consider the alternate sign. This one gets cancelled, so we'll have 3c2 is equal to 9 implies what is c2? That is 3, and from, suppose I say this is star, so from star c1 is equal to 4 minus c2 implies c1 is equal to 4 minus 3 that is 1. तो c1 c2 की वैल्यू मिल गई, तो therefore particular solution of 1 is y of x is equal to, यहाँ पर ये जो एक्सप्रेशन था 1 उसमें c1 c2 की वैल्यू सब्सटीट्यूट करेंगे, तो c1 e raised to x plus c2 e raised to minus 2x, तो c1 is 1, तो e raised to x plus c2 e raised to minus 2x, तो plus 3 e raised to minus 2x. So this is what the particular solution you will get, which is free from arbitrary constants, right? अगर कुछ लोगों ने यहाँ पर order 1 and minus 2 लिया हुआ होगा, तो उस केस में your c1 will be the reverse one, c1 e raised to minus 2x plus c2 e raised to x. सपोज ऐसा है तो उन दोनों का c1 c2 का रोल इंटरचेंज हो गया होगा, और उस केस में c1 दैट इज कोफिशिएंट ऑफ e raised to minus 2, तो 3 ही मिलेगा, और c1 जो है वो 1 ही मिलेगा, सॉरी c2 1 मिलेगा, c1 3 मिलेगा, राइट? तो that you can verify from the particular solution. So order is not important over here. So initial conditions whenever we are given, it will help us to find out the particular solution from the general solution, right? So that is what the example with the initial condition. This is nothing but IVP, initial value problem. These two initial conditions we are given. This is actually the problem. So this is initial value problem together with this condition. Differential equation together with these two conditions is called IVP, right? So is this clear to everyone? Any doubt to any students? If not, let me give you one more example. Solve this one and verify your each steps answer. Means roots मिलते हैं तो roots बताओ, then general solution and then values of C1 and C2.
Ma'am, roots are 3 and 2.
Yes, correct. Once you have the roots, you can easily write down the general solution. 2 and 3
General
other.
solution is C1 e raised to 3x plus C2 e raised to 2x.
Yes. You can choose any of them as coefficient C1 and C2, right? तो इसके ऊपर से आपको डेरिवेटिव फाइंड आउट करना पड़ेगा y डैश, और उसके बाद वैल्यू सब्स्टिट्यूट करके C1 C2 की वैल्यू फाइंड आउट करनी पड़ेगी. How many of you got this as the general solution? Please raise your hand. Very good.
Ma'am, is C1 and C2 minus 1 by e and C2 is 2?
C1 means it is coefficient of e raised to 2x in your case also.
Yes, it is 2.
It is 2. And
C2 is minus 1 by e.
मैंने जो जनरल सॉल्यूशन लिखा है वही आपके पास है यहाँ पर, राइट?
Yes, ma'am.
ओके. अब आप एक काम कीजिए, C1 C2 की वैल्यू सब्स्टिट्यूट कर दी ना आपने, तो आपको पर्टिकुलर सॉल्यूशन मिल गया है. तो उसके रिगार्डिंग सेकेंड ऑर्डर डेरिवेटिव फाइंड आउट कीजिए, फर्स्ट ऑर्डर डेरिवेटिव फाइंड आउट कीजिए और ये इक्वेशन में वैल्यू सब्स्टिट्यूट कीजिए. आर यू गेटिंग राइट हैंड साइड 0? वेरीफाई करिए मीन्स आपका आंसर सही है या नहीं है. मीनवाइल आई एम सॉल्विंग दिस. So this is what the general solution we got. Now we know that we are given two initial conditions, and for that we need a derivative of y also. So I will just find out derivative over here. So y dash x is equal to 2c1 e raised to 2x plus 3c2 e raised to 3x, right? So this is 1, this is 2. Since y of 1 we are given e square and y dash of 1 we are given 3e square, from 1 and 2 we get, so what will get, y of 1 which is nothing but e square, and from 1 we will get it as c1 e square plus c2 e cube, implies e square is equal to c1 e square plus c2 e cube. We can take e square common from both the sides, so c1 plus e c2 is equal to 1, and from second expression we'll get 3e square is equal to 2c1. Oh, just wait, I have to write y dash 1, which is 2c1 e square plus 3c2 e cube, implies, here also you can consider e square common from both of this, then we'll have 3e square is equal to, sorry, e square we have taken out the common quantity, but we can write here over, we will simplify it in the later stage as we did it in the previous case. So c1 e square plus 3c2 e cube, so 2c1 plus 3c2e is equal to 3. E square we have taken up common. Suppose I give this as 3, so 2 into 3, so it is 2c1 plus 2c2e is equal to 2. So while considering the negative sign, 0, c2e is equal to 1, so c2 is 1 upon e, and now c1 plus e c2 is equal to 1. Reason you can write equation number 3. ये इक्वेशन ले लिया मैंने, तो in that case c1 is equal to 1 minus e c2 is 1 upon e, so 1 minus 1 0, so c1 is 0, so therefore y of x क्या हो जाएगा, तो y of x इनिशियली क्या था, c1 e raised to 2x plus c2 e raised to 3x, तो c1 e raised to 2x plus c2 e raised to 3x, c1 is 0, c2 is 1 upon e, so that is equal to e raised to 3x minus 1. This is what the particular solution you will have. और आपको अगर वेरीफाई करना है तो you can find out its derivative, तो y dash will be what, 1 upon e तो कॉमन रहेगा ही, and 3 e raised to 3x, what is y double dash, तो 9 upon e raised to 3x, and there this is just a verification, this is just for your knowledge. So LHS if we consider, so it is y double dash minus 5y dash plus 6y, so it is y double dash minus 5y dash plus 6y, तो क्या हो जाएगा, तो y double dash is 9 upon e raised to 3x minus 5, y dash is 3 upon e raised to 3x, and 6, what is y is this one, so 6 upon e raised to 3x, so you can see that e raised to 3x upon e is common for entire quantity. Is it 0? So your answer is correct. In that sense, you can verify, right? So how
Ma'am,
many?
I also verified, but I am also getting 0 only, with C1 as 2 and C2 as -1 by E.
With these quantities?
Yes.
So C1, that is 2 e raised to 2x ये हो जाएगा ना आपका particular solution. Sure, you have checked each and every step very precisely.
No, ma'am, I made a mistake.
That is what I am saying, that whenever solution exists, it has to be unique in nature. So please verify. This will not satisfy the given equation. Am I right, Harsh?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So be careful while evaluating the constant quantities from the initial conditions. Okay. दोनों ने सेम मिस्टेक की होगी तभी आप लोगों को C1 एंड C2 की सेम वैल्यूज मिल रही है, राइट? तो बी केयरफुल while having this elimination of constant quantities. So this is what the entire solution, and therefore this verification cannot be it is just for your verification. It is not necessary to do it in the examination. You can save your time, okay, if you are confident enough. Fine. One more example. Directly operator form is given to you. Solve. Tell me first the roots.
+4 -4.
Very good. All
No,
of
ma'am.
you are getting +4 and -4.
No, ma'am.
+-2 +-2i.
+-2 +-2i.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
How many of you are getting this +-2 and +-2i as the answers or roots? Okay. Let us see for those students who are not able to, और जिनको अभी रूट्स मिल गए हैं वो उसके करस्पॉन्डिंग सॉल्यूशन लिखना स्टार्ट करें. ओके. So since already we are given the operator form, we will directly write the auxiliary equation of 1 is given by. क्या होगा auxiliary equation? m raised to 4 minus 16 is equal to 0. So implies m raised to 4 is equal to 16. तो दोनों साइड अगर स्क्वायर रूट लेते हैं हम तो you will get m square is equal to +or-4. Right or wrong? Those who are not able to get it, for those students I am taking. This means it is 4 and -4. Again take plus square root both the sides. So what you will get, m is equal to square root of 4 means it is +or-2, and square root of -4, that is +or-2i. So fourth degree equation we have 4 roots are there, 2 minus 2, 2i and -2i. What will be the corresponding solution? Anyone has written it?
C1 cos 2x.
Just a minute. Y of x is equal to
C1 cos 2x.
Just a minute. Always remember that you have to follow the order. First you consider the real roots, then consider the complex roots. It is I'm not saying that it is a wrong way, but generally in whichever material you will refer or book you will refer, they will follow this order, that first solution corresponds to real roots and then corresponds to complex roots. So we will write it as C1 e raised to 2x plus C2 e raised to minus 2x. Now tell me, what will be the next term?
Plus C3 cos 2x
Very good.
plus C4 sin 2x
Okay.
plus C5 cos minus 2x
Plus C5 cos minus 2x.
plus C6 sin minus 2x.
कितने कांस्टेंट क्वांटिटीज आए आपके केस में?
6.
कितने ऑर्डर का इक्वेशन है?
4.
तो ज़्यादा है.
हम्म.
कहाँ पर मिस्टेक की है?
मैम
P-
5 और 6 नहीं आएंगे.
P प्लस और हाँ, दिस वोंट बी देयर. P प्लस और माइनस IQ जब भी होता है उस केस में सॉल्यूशन क्या होता है? दोनों के करस्पॉन्डिंग e रेज टू px c1 cos qx प्लस c2 sin qx. मीन्स ये जो आप सॉल्यूशन लिख रहे हो दैट इज करस्पॉन्ड्स टू बोथ कॉन्जुगेट्स p प्लस IQ, p माइनस IQ. उन दोनों के लिए है. दैट इज वाई C1 एंड C2 टू कॉन्स्टेंट क्वांटिटीज आर इन्वॉल्व. तो जब भी आप इसका सॉल्यूशन लिख रहे हो प्लस और माइनस 2i, तो e रेज टू 0 C3 cos 2x प्लस C4 sin 2x. यहाँ पर ही सॉल्यूशन आपका खत्म हो गया. -2 को सेपरेटली लेने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. इज इट क्लियर? हु वाज
Yes,
देयर?
ma'am.
हर्ष. या तो ये जो पूरा सॉल्यूशन हमने लिखा है जनरल सॉल्यूशन, दैट इज फॉर द कॉन्जुगेट पेयर ओनली. तो उस केस में आपको -2 सेपरेटली लेने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. जस्ट यू हैव टू सी Q, राइट? सो टेल मी, homogeneous ordinary differential equation solution clear to everyone? Please raise your hand. Very good. When we consider the particular integral, means non-homogeneous case, at that time also we need to find out the homogeneous part solution. So at that time also we are going to have more practice about this homogeneous part. So don't worry at all about it. More examples will be considered when we consider the non-homogeneous case as well. क्योंकि non-homogeneous case जब भी हम consider करते हैं तो its solution is given by yc plus yp. तो yc is nothing but the homogeneous part solution. that is what this जो आप अभी तक करते आए हो. तो अभी भी जो नॉन होमोजीनियस केसेस हम लेने वाले हैं नेक्स्ट लेक्चर से, तो उसमें भी ये होमोजीनियस पार्ट तो आने ही वाला है. तो एट दैट टाइम ऑल्सो यू विल गेट द आइडिया अबाउट दिस क्लियर, राइट? सो फ्रॉम द नेक्स्ट क्लास आई विल स्टार्ट विद द नॉन होमोजीनियस डिफरेंशियल इक्वेशंस, right? So now if you don't have a doubt, you can leave this meeting. Bye.
Hello,
Take care.
ma'am.
Yes.
Can you explain once again, please, why we are not taking -2i?
Just a moment. Let me show you. Here. Consider the roots we are given. Let me just go through the notes we have referred today itself. Yeah, here. Initially, we have just considered one root, one conjugate pair, P plus IQ, and corresponding to that, P plus or minus IQ means P plus IQ and P minus IQ when these two conjugate pairs occur as a. जब भी complex roots आएंगे तो वो हमेशा complex conjugate pair में ही होंगे. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So in that case, you can find out the real part and imaginary part irrespective of the sign. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. So in that case, corresponds to real part, we have to consider e raised to px. Corresponds to imaginary part, we have to consider c1 cos qx plus c2 sin qx. Is this clear?
Yes.
So now you have plus or minus 2i. In the example, previous example, we got the complex conjugate pair as plus or minus 2i. Means what is p and what is q?
P is 0, Q is plus or 2.
Plus 2
Minus. Yes,
और
plus 2.
minus 2.
Plus 2.
जो देखो यहाँ पर प्लस और माइनस साइन, प्लस और माइनस ऑलरेडी है ही यहाँ पर. तो व्हेन यू कंपेयर 2i विथ i q, q is just 2. तो व्हाट विल बी द सॉल्यूशन करस्पॉन्ड्स टू दिस p एंड q? ये क्या हो जाएगा? टेल मी.
C1 cos 0x.
मीन्स e raised to 0x
Yes.
करस्पॉन्ड्स टू p एंड q के करस्पॉन्ड्स क्या मिलेगा आपको ब्रैकेट में? c1
Cos 0x plus C2.
0 क्यों?
0 नहीं 2 sorry.
q लेना है ना वहाँ पर. तो c1
Yes.
cos 2x plus c2
Sin 2x.
2x. तो ये तो क्वांटिटी 1 हो गई. तो ये एक ही टर्म आएगी ना. अब -2 के करस्पॉन्ड्स कुछ आएगा?
No, ma'am.
नो. नाउ इज इट क्लियर?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now you can see to this one. Any other question?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, can you share the solution of Unit 1 practice examples?
You solve it, and if you have a doubt, then you ask me in the chat box. I will see to it and I will reply accordingly.
Okay, ma'am.